It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from DonkeyStone Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Space Paranoids Crazy Hazy IPA. It's coming in at 3.7% ABV in a 440ml can. For a 3.7% ABV beer, this is £1.79. Now, I think this beer should be pretty good for that money. If you think of 3.7% ABV in terms of buying this beer from Lidl, you could probably pick up another beer from Lidl at 3.7% ABV, a bitter or a light lager for something like, I don't know, 70 pence a can, 60 pence a can. This is £1.79. Should be good, should be good. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass. Oh, it smells good. It smells very good. We've got a 2-finger white head, good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. It's a deeper amber colour. It's on its way to looking kind of almost like a beigey brown colour. Nice and hazy, good carbonation. Let's get the aroma. In terms of bits and pieces, there's not too much. It's probably micro sediment in there. Aroma. Smells really good. The aroma on this beer is kind of really punchy, really kind of like a lightweight boxer punching above his weight, you know, like taking on a heavyweight. Really kind of put a nice smile on my face, this beer has. It's really lovely and punchy. Mango, tropical flavours, orange kind of peel, lemon, grapefruit. Tin pineapple. Smells terrific. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. You definitely get a sense of it being 3.7% ABV. It's very, very drinkable, very kind of, very, very, very refreshing would be the word. It's got the consistency, it's got the kind of mouthfeel of water. But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at 3.7% ABV, because although you've got a really refreshing beer, it's very tropical at the same time. It's quite punchy, it's quite... It's very flavoursome. Now, I've been quite critical of DonkeyStone in the past. Some of you have obviously seen my videos of their beers that have landed into Lidl. But credit where credit's due. This is pretty tidy. This is really good, actually, for that £1.79 price point. If you're in the market for a light, low ABV IPA, then this could be the beer for you. On the other hand, if you're getting into craft beer, if you're you just heard about craft beer and you're getting into it, you're dipping your toe in the water, again, this could be the beer for you. It kind of reminds me of what Hazy Jane used to taste like, when Hazy Jane was a really good quality brew. I'm not overly fussed by the colour of the beer. I must admit, I'm not overly fussed by that look. If I could change anything about this beer, it would be they probably could have made it lighter. It looks a slight bit oxidised for me. Now as well, you can see there's a little bit of yeast there in the bottom of the glass. Just there. So it's a can conditioned beer. Getting that little bit of sediment from the bottom of the can into the glass has made it even more punchy. The aroma on this beer is probably worth that £1.79 on its own. It's really punching out the glass. I like it. I like it. What I'm trying to do in my mind is balance the fact that this is nearly half the price of a £3 can from Tesco or Morrison's or Asda or Sainsbury's. And with that balance, with that kind of price difference, I'm then looking at the quality of the beer. I've had some lower ABV beers from the likes of Asda, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Tesco. And they've been kind of pretty much kind of the same quality. But they're costing me £1.21 more at least if they're £3 a can. So you're making a massive saving here from Lidl. The margins for this beer must be so blooming tight. So blooming tight. But they've managed to pull it off. They really have. In fact, I'm going to go one step further. London Beer Factory, I think they're called. They're in Tesco. They're selling their beers for anywhere between £2.50 and £3 a can. And their beers, I've always found London Beer Factory's beers in Tesco, I've found them to be really kind of wishy-washy and definitely not worth that £3 a can. This beats it. If you asked me whether I wanted a London Beer Factory beer from Tesco at £2.50 or £3, or did I want this, then I would choose this. And I would probably choose this if it was the same price. I would say this is really kind of punching above its weight for what you're paying for the beer. Really rather impressed with this. Must be honest with you. I was going into the review thinking 3.7% ABV, quite light. If you watch the unboxing video, I was talking about kind of, I'm not really a fan of beers below 4%, especially kind of IPAs, pale ales. But credit where credit's due. Passion fruit, mango, grapefruit flavours coming through, orange peel. Nice lacing on the glass. It seems like they've really upped their game, DonkeyStone. They've really kind of decided that you know, quality is the way to go. Because I'll say it again, I really wasn't a fan of the previous beers from DonkeyStone in Lidl, but this turns the tide. This turns a corner. This is a decent beer. Especially for that £1.79 price point. Grab your joystick and fire straight into a 3-dimensional juicy IPA that blasts your taste buds with peach and tropical orange lasers, leaving grapefruit reloading on the back of your tongue. Sessionable as it is hazy, explore the next gen and touch down on Planet Zing. They're based in Oldham, Lancashire. Ingredients are malted barley, wheat, yeast. And yeah, check them out, DonkeyStone Brewing Company. I'm really pleased with this. If I got any criticism whatsoever, it is probably the colour of the beer. That would be my only criticism. It looks slightly oxidized, but other than that, I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call it, for the price point, for that £1.79. It's a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.